Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be building this table, making the design on it. So I hope you like it. Okay guys, if you would like to not build the legs for this project, you can purchase this one in Amazon. I decided to build my own to keep my project in budget. So here we're gonna start building our legs. It's gonna be two square frames like this, like a U shape. You're gonna use the two pieces of wood that are 2x4, 28.5 inch long. You're gonna screw them to the 2x4, 12-inch long. You're gonna use your trim head screw and you're gonna go ahead and secure that. I put around 3 in each. After I build my two bases, I decide to change the design last minute, and then I cut one of the bases in half. The part that is 12-inch long, I cut it in half, and then I attach it together in a cross shape with the trim head screws. And then I use the galvanized angle that you see the metal piece in the bottom to secure the four legs. But you can avoid this if you don't like the aesthetics of it. Now we are securing the legs through the top using the same trim head screw, screwing in. But you can totally change this if you decide. You can screw it through the bottom using the same galvanized angles. And then you can remove the legs at any time without damaging the top. I really don't mind, so I did it this way. Just make sure that your top is centered properly before screwing the legs. Now we're gonna use the wood filler to fill all our little holes that we made with all the screws. Again, I don't mind to have those galvanized angles, metal pieces in the bottom because I'm gonna paint the bottom of the table. After everything is dry, we're gonna go ahead and sand our table. All the spots, you can use a fine sandpaper or this sanding sponge. Now we're gonna move to the painting part. I'm using the black paint that is mate. We are painting the bottom first so we can let it dry, flip the table, and then continue painting the legs. So here you can see the design already marked on the table. I use a pencil for this because if you make any mistake, you can erase it. And now I'm gonna show you with this circle how I make the design. First of all, I use this ruler all along to make the design on my table. Imagine that this circle is the top of the table. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that circle in 4 equal pieces. They have to be, you have to make sure that they are the same size, each piece. And then each piece you're gonna cut it in half. Imagine that this is a pizza and you're gonna have 4 slices, but those slices you're gonna cut them in half. The key is that every design that you're gonna do is gonna be based in 4 triangles, not the 8 pieces. So now this triangle, that one, and this one, they're gonna be facing each other, so they are a mirror of each other. So this triangle that I'm designing right now is gonna be a mirror of the one across from me. You're gonna see because I make this design first and then go ahead and do it in the other side that it should be the mirror. This is very important because your design, you can decide how you're gonna make it. This design that I'm making is not the same one as that I did in the table, but this is the base that you need to make the design. You're gonna do this first in both sides, and then you're gonna decide what design you're gonna do. So as you can see, I mark them here. I mark in the middle 1 inch, approximately 1 inch each. They are not 1 inch, they are like half, because this ruler is what I use to do it on the table, and I make all of them with the width of the ruler. So right now you can see each triangle is facing each other. So if I mark those 2 lines on that side, I'm gonna mark it as well on the other side and across, so it can reflect. You can do it simultaneously. When you mark it in one side, you can do it at the other side as well. Instead of me, you can see that there I was doing it a little off, but you get the idea. And then here you can decide how many, the look is like arrows, so you can decide how many you're gonna do, in what areas you're gonna paint with what color. You can choose the colors that you want. You can paint maybe that I paint black, you could have painted in gray, but you have to keep in mind that you have to be consistent. Everything you do in one side, you have to repeat it in the other side across from it. So now you're gonna see that I'm painting my design. This design, like I said, is different than the one that I did in the paper. That one, it was just like a guidance for you. You can find another designs that you like and play with it. As I was painting, I changed the colors that I was going to put in spots. I would like walk away from the table, look at it and said, okay, I'm gonna paint this size black, or this one gray, or this one white. Also that little orange that you see, that's the golden pecan wood stain. And here is our final product. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. We're gonna have more projects and ideas. Thank you so much for watching.